Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy VII with me, Get Daved. So last time, Palmer came in. Looks like he doesn't really remember us. That's what the hope is. Oh, we've met. Alright, it was funny the first time. So that's Palmer. We'll get to know him a little bit more. Uh-oh. Oh. Okay. Take my love, take my land. Hi. Now, Sid gives her such a hard time. He's just gonna take it? She's got an extremely passive personality, which is quite helpful. Ope is right. Now we've got a fight with Palmer. I wouldn't worry too much about him. I'm not even gonna do Big Guard or anything. Yeah, he pretty much just signed his death warrant, actually. That attack's pretty good. Gotta give him some credit on that one, but... a pretty traditional strategy should suffice. Come on, Vincent, do the good attack. Now, on a person of his stature, that should hurt quite a bit. Oh, that was a counterattack earlier. How nice. And once we do this, the fight is over. We are immune to damage. Yeah, here we go, everybody. That does that to all enemies. Aerith's attack accuracy is down a little bit, largely due to Fury status. It's worth it. Her physical attack doesn't do that much damage anyway. The propeller's gonna chop your head off. So the legacy of Palmer ends. The Eden coats and armor, it's not actually that good. A lot of materia slots, but that's really it. I don't care for it. It doesn't appear to be moving at all. Oh, there we go. Guess this means you can't have the tiny Bronco. You rhymed! I don't even understand. Well, the bullet's probably gonna go this far. It's only a couple bullet holes. We're just on a killing spree. Incidentally, we just missed a pretty good opportunity to take him down. Really? Verbal abuse? You must really like Shara, then. Wherever that is. Now, the continent we're closest to is, well, right here. So that's where we're going to get off. And I'm going to change up the party a little bit, just for a little while. We'll put Sid in, because he's the new guy, and I'm going to transfer in Yuffie as well. We haven't used her in a while. Oh my goodness. The Wind Slash. Well, if that's what we've got, that's what we've got. And I guess we'll give him some immunity to lightning, because that's mildly useful. It's going to be a little tricky to get comparable materia out of, well, anyone really. We're missing a couple slots no matter how you slice it. I wouldn't worry too much about materia configurations and all that right now, though. Alright, that looks pretty good. Let's move out. Hey, Yuffie. Yeah, I see those two not getting along that well. Hmm? With this one... Good policy to live by. Unfortunately, we've been abandoned by Yuffie. Give yourself 5 points if you've noticed it and haven't played the game before. Yes, there's something to notice. A limit break would really come in handy. Hopefully this will do it here. Yeah, we have no Materia anymore, and you'll recall Yuffie's obsession with Materia throughout the game. It's just sort of mentioned here or there. I'm gonna have to say the two are connected. Oh, Sid, you take everything so personally. Yep. And now I actually am gonna swap Aerith back in, because, you know how our limit breaks are kind of centered around healing and giving life back? Well, that's a lot harder to do now. And invincibility. The other thing I'm gonna do is equip the Yoshiyuki, because it's very, very strong. And all we've got is our physical attacks now. The first time I played this game, I did this quest much, much later than, well, the earliest point you can. So I had some materia left, because as time goes by, Yuffie will steal your materia, so if you blitz through that whole section very quickly, you can get, you know, by with some of it. Although it's pretty dangerous to use too much magic around here, because some enemies have counterattacks to it. I also kind of got lost here, like I had a hard time escaping. Finally, now is a really good time to grind for experience points and everything, because the enemies here are very, very rewarding. And why don't we check that out? Not so much this fight, it's not terrible, but... Oh yeah, no more long-range materia. You can leave and go buy some materia and then come back, but I really just recommend, you know, going for it. There we go. Thankfully in this game, status ailments wear off at the end of a fight. We took quite a pounding for, one generic random encounter. However, we got 2 X potions, so I don't mind blowing through my supply of fairly useless potions, because we're getting much better. The enemies here drop really incredible stuff. That's another great reason to grind. X potions galore. Alright, I kind of wish I'd shown that last battle. Oh, slow down. That happens sometimes from them, just, I think, starting up the recording process. I took quite a pounding from those enemies. However, they dropped a couple of X potions, and I finished with a limit break on Aerith, which means at the start of the next fight I can open up with invincibility. Always a nice trick. Let's see who we fight here. Oh, this is nothing. 3 X potions and a fairly easy fight. Now that's what I call a bargain. I believe adamantine can be fought on the coasts here. Good if you have an enemy skill materia. I don't, so... I guess that's that. Welcome to Wutai, everybody. I'm actually going to just have this be a short video, because Wutai works really well all as one segment, so I'm just going to throw it all in one super long video next time. I'll see you there.